Now, China, you'll do a little arts and crafts with me, right?
I would love to help out. I love arts and crafts.
All right, I'm going to need your help because normally my wife, Renee, is in charge of all the craft ideas and everything with the kids. We have a 5-year-old and a 2.5-year-old, so she's always looking for things to keep them busy at home because when they're bored, they're crazy.
Right.
So we want to keep them busy.
Yeah, they're hyper.
Now, this is something that she found on Pinterest, and a lot of parents across the country are doing this now, and we did one at home, or Renee and the kids did one at home, and I wanted to kind of show people what it's like. It's basically an easy way to create something that it's like modern art, essentially. I mean, it is modern art, essentially.
It looks like you put a lot of work into it when you see the finished product, but then I asked you about it, and you said, no, it's really simple.
Right, it is. It's pretty simple. And the biggest effort that you have to do is go to the store, an art store or a craft store, something like that, and pick up a little canvas here. Now, this is a small one. I think something like 12 by 12 or something like that, a little square canvas. And what you want to do, now originally they said you need a glue gun and all this other stuff, and we kind of scaled it back. Renee found that tacky glue works just fine. You take a regular box of crayons, you get rid of any of the darker colors that you don't want. You pick out the bright colors, and you can arrange them in any order, but if you go in color order, it kind of adds a nice little blend there, a little stream of the rainbow, and you just take a little bit of tacky glue, and it works just fine, going like that. And you want to put the point facing down when you glue these on. Now, this is something that you do want to do the night before or several hours before. If you want to get the orange one ready, you can do the next one.
Obviously, because the next part about the next step to this, you need it to be completely dry, so the crayons don't fall off, or it won't work. It won't come out like modern art.
It will not
look like
at
tacky
all.
art.
Yeah, it'll look tacky. It'll look as tacky as the glue.
Got hold of this.
So you have to do all that, and we took the liberty here of getting this one ready. So this one was done last night. You have all the colors there, and they look really nice. Now, at this point, you're probably thinking at home, what in the world is Michael doing? I was just enjoying Joe's donut segment, and now I'm looking at crayons on a canvas. Well, I'm about to explain. And China, I'm going to need your help here.
Okay.
If you don't mind holding this up, and I would hold it up a little bit away from you. Actually, let's switch positions here so that we can angle it with the camera there. All right, so if you want to angle it right like that, and you're going to take just a regular hair dryer at home. And this is why this craft is so neat, because some of this stuff you may already have lying around. You may already have the crayons, you may already have the glue, and most ladies at home probably have a hair dryer. So you do that, and you turn it on low. You don't want to go too high. And you're just going to, a few at a time, you're going to start heating them up. And it takes about 30 seconds to a minute for it to really start going. So I'm going to focus here on this side. And I have it on the highest heat, this particular hairdryer, but I have it on the lowest strength setting, the power, because I don't want it to splatter everywhere. And that's one thing that you are going to notice, is that when you get into it, it is going to splatter. And so maybe to speed things up, we'll get crazy here.
Yeah, let's just go for it.
Let's go for it. Here we go. Let's heat it up.
Splatter.
If it splatters on you,
I'm all good.
I'll pay for the dry cleaning. Here we go. I think it's starting to go. And if it drips down, and you know what, as I'm doing this, can you hold up the finished product?
Yes, I will.
Hold up the finished product and turn it over there. And that is what it comes out to be. It drips down, you go over all of them, and then you have this really neat artistic thing that the kids just love doing because it's everyday stuff that they get to play with, but they get to see it in a new way, and you've got something to hang on your wall. And here we go, it's starting to drip down.
So once the crayons heat up, it should be a fairly quick process from there.
Yes, once they heat up.
This is the longest part.
This is the longest part, just taking it to heat up, and you can see them already going down.
Cool.
So, yeah, that's why
we'll continue to work on this during the break because we have to take a break. So cool, very easy. And again, this is artwork that you can put pretty much in a children's room. You can have it in the playroom.
We have it in a hallway.
Yeah,
we
in
do.
the hallway as well.
We like it.
Cool. Love this art idea, Michael. Thank you so much. We'll take a break. We'll continue to work on this. We'll be right back with more. We'll continue to check on Joe Galley too. He's live at the donut shop. And he's going to continue making.
Box in Perrysburg.
There we go. The donut box in Perrysburg. We'll check in with him in just a little bit.